guys, and welcome to this blushy bronzy video of all things Benefit. Now if you've heard of Benefit Cosmetics, you would be aware of their all-time best-selling Hula bronzer, which comes in the paper cardboard packaging. Well, I just came across another set of bronzers, highlighter as well as blush, which includes the Hula bronzer, and I had to try it. The set does come in a plastic packaging, unlike the Hula bronzer, and the quantity is also not great. It averages about 3.5 grams for each highlighter or bronzer blush shade. But be mindful, the cost of $30 to $35 for about 5 shades from Benefit was the major selling point. I did remove them from the plastic packaging, and here are the shades that I will be reviewing today. This set is especially great for somebody who just wants to review the products and try them and test them on themselves. Select a shade that suits them the most and then go ahead and buy the full size, rather than investing right away into the full size, which may or may not work for them. This set is specifically called the Cheek Champion set, and the shades that I have are Dandelion Twinkle. I have the Hula bronzer, obviously, and the Hula Lite. I also have with me the Dream Rush, and I think this is the highlighter shade. Now just be careful, because there is another set on Sephora which is called the Cheek Party Blush and Bronzer set. It does include 2 shades from this set as well. It's called the Dandelion and it's got the Hula bronzer, but it does have 3 other shades, which are California, Georgia and Dallas. So if you are interested in that set, do go check that out, but these 2 shades will remain the same. So for these little mini sets, I am going to be using my L'Oreal makeup brushes set. It's this little mini set, and I think it'll be perfect to just dip into these small pans. Now I'm ready with my base, as you can see, and I do look a bit pale, so we're gonna start adding the warmth and color with the Benefit products. I will just zoom you in a bit so you can see exactly what's happening on the skin. Now that you're closer, I will start with Dandelion, which is a baby pink brightening face powder. I will be using a little bit of this product under my eye and also just to highlight my T-zone, and let's get that started. I did use the mattifying powder a little over my under eye and the center of the face rather than the perimeter. That really helps to bring all the focus back to the center and not really towards the edges of the face, and it also helps to sharpen up the edges of the face. Because I'm an olive skin tone, the pink powder can really help to cancel out the yellow and orange tones, and I think that really helps to just be a concealer. So my thoughts on the Dandelion, it does help to really mattify the face. It has very small little sparkle, which is in any other face powder, and I don't think that's really difficult to wear, or you can't wear it to work or just something everyday. You can definitely use this as an everyday powder and probably just throw it in your bag because it's so easy to carry. Now let's move on to the blush that we have here, which is called Dream Rush, and let me tell you, the moment I opened this pack, it smelled amazing. The shade is defined as Warm Nectar blush, and I think I get that specifically from the fragrance that came up. It's very sweet and sugary. I am starting to add color, especially from the outer edges, and then bringing it in. I really don't want to saturate it on the apples of my cheek, but more like a natural blush. Now this shade is very light, especially for my skin tone. I did have to apply a lot in order to get a little bit of an extra blush, but I do enjoy the shade. It's great for a time you want to keep it light and very dewy, but I wouldn't suggest for using it when you have a lot of light. So maybe this is not the best for olive or medium skin tones. But never mind, let's just move on. I am jumping into the 2 bronzer shades. The first being Hula Lite, which probably would again not be my shade or for medium skin tones, and the Hula, which I'm hoping would work for me. So I guess I was right about the Hula Lite, because I will probably be using it as a normal matte powder over my bronzer. It doesn't really show up on my skin. If you notice, it does have a grayish undertone, and I do not necessarily enjoy those. I normally keep my undertone for my bronzer to be orange or yellow, so it really saturates my skin tone and it adds that nice bronzed look rather than the gray undertone which would probably be used to contour your face. Let's just hope that the Hoola bronzer does work on my olive skin tone, and we'll see. So thankfully this product is actually looking great. I've been using the Hoola bronzer and even the lightest touch of it is really looking great on my skin tone. I'm just adding a little bit of a color to the perimeter of my face, and I'll get back to you on that. Now if you look at my face, it does seem as if this side is bronzed and the other side is not. That's true. I just wanted to do a comparison and see how the bronzer really works, and it did do a great job. I must say that the Hoola bronzer is very well milled, so it's so thin that you don't see it come off on your face as powdery. It is matte, so it's beautiful to carry around and it can really add that color. I didn't use a lot of it for this side of the face, and I do see that warmth starting to come in, which is great. I'm gonna finish up my face and come back. So here is the final look with the Hoola bronzer, and I think I'm already loving it. I did have the original packaging, but I was hoping that the texture and the product remains the same, and it did. So I'm happy that I got this whole set, which would also give me an opportunity to test and dip into other shades. Now the last shade that I'm actually trying from this set is the Dandelion Twinkle, which is their highlighter shade. It's a beautiful yellow looking highlighter, at least in the pan, but I will try and test this out on my face and I'll show it to you live so that you know what the shade actually looks on the skin for a medium to olive skin tone. I'm using a very fluffy and round brush. It is soft, so it's not gonna saturate the highlighter at one location, which is what I love. I'm gonna go very slightly with this and then we'll take it on further. Unfortunately, these shades do not have a mirror and I didn't expect it to be that small a mirror, so I'm having to depend on my MAC and I'm using the mirror here. And let's just try the highlighter shade. And I'm starting to see this really beautiful shade come along. It's very pretty and I think it matches very well with the Hoola bronzer. Let's just dip into it a bit more because why not just go crazy on live. I think the highlighter really catches the light very well. It's starting to shine the moment I move my face around, and I'm hoping you can see it and the lens can catch what I can see in real life. It's beautiful. It's this nice warm shade. It isn't very silvery or grey, which is great because I love the shade of this one, and I think it will flatter all skin tones, including the very pale ones as well. I did add a little bit extra on the apples of my cheek just to show you how the light hits it, and I think it's starting to just look that nice glowy skin-like finish, which feels like it's healthy skin. Now this video has been really interesting. I did enjoy the original Hoola bronzer. I exceptionally enjoyed the Dandelion Twinkle, which is the highlighter shade, and also the soft baby pink brightening powder, which is called Dandelion. I think these shades really added that beautiful shade and color to my face, and especially for a medium skin tone. What I did not enjoy was the Hoola Lite because I don't think this is necessarily for all skin tones, and it is almost a contour shade, but it doesn't really work for me, not even for contouring my nose, which was pretty much highlighted. And then Dream Rush was a very light baby pink blush, and I don't think it really showed on my skin. I hope the camera can catch as much as it could because this is very light for my olive skin tone. And here we are near the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this Benefit Cheek Champion set journey with me. If you like this video and my review, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video, but until then, you take care, love yourself, and don't forget to believe in yourself too. Bye.